So we've already learned that matter is either a pure substance or a mixture. And pure substance are things that are always in fixed composition. So they're elements, which are found on the periodic table, or they're compounds, which are in fixed ratios of things. Whereas mixtures have a non-uniform composition. So in order to separate a mixture, we can do that by two different means. The first is filtration, and this is just by separating whatever the parts of the mixture are by their particle sizes. So using a filter that has a certain size opening will prevent one thing from passing through the filter, and therefore you can separate what is out and what is in the mixture. Distillation is a process that helps us to separate solutions. So remember that solutions have very, very small particles and they can't be separated by filtration. So you have to separate those substances based on different physical property, and the physical property that we use is boiling point. So this right actually here is what a still looks like. And essentially what you have is a flask here with the solution in it, and you heat that flask up, and at a certain temperature, whatever has the lower boiling point will then boil, and as it rises up here, it cools, and then it condenses because it's gotten further away from the heat, and then drains down into the flask over here. So we separate the substance that has a low boiling point goes over here, and the substance in there that has the higher boiling point remains in the flask. So this is how you would separate a mixture. Now remember that pure substances like compounds, the only way that you can change them is by undergoing a chemical change or performing some sort of chemical reaction. Can you separate out the parts? So this brings us to the most important rule of chemistry. It's called the law of conservation of mass. So remember that mass is how much matter a substance has. So when any substance undergoes a physical change or a chemical reaction, mass is always conserved. So all of the mass that we have initially will be equivalent to all the mass of the parts after the reaction.